might have gone through the demo session. So I have given the recording already. I have done recently. Okay. So now let me share my screen. I'll directly go into the concepts of SAP ABAP. I'll show you practically the system and then concepts practically. Okay. Let me know if you can share my see my screen. Is my voice clear to you all? Voice.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Correct. Okay. So as I said in the earlier session, right, or maybe in the demo session, no? So we will connect to this SAP system. No? So you should call as SAP only. Okay, not a SAP. So SAP system, this access I will be given. Okay, I will purchase from the other vendors. Okay, and then I will give it to you for this 3 months duration of the course till the course is completed. It is the same as license software, what you see in the company or projects. The same thing. Okay. So we don't need to install anything into the your SAP into your laptop. So you can connect directly with the remote desktop app. So this configuration they will do it. Okay. And then it will be the unique username and password will be given to all of you. So more than one person cannot log in. This is the first screen that you are going to log into SAP. Okay. Just to tell you very brief about this one. Okay. So this is SAP system. SAP, you can say as a development system. In the projects also it looks like this. This is SAP development system. And this is the SAP quality system. This is all different SAP systems. This is SAP production system in the projects. Okay. In the training, you will not be having 3 different systems. You will be having only one system. Okay. And each system will be having the different clients. Will see this practically later. The client is like one specific work unit within one SAP system, like client number 100. Okay. Client number 200. Like 100 is for doing the programs, creating the programs. 200 is for testing purpose. Like that, this will be configured by the client based on the client 100, 200, or 500, 600, like that. Okay. So now whatever you see here, right? This is the client number here, 100. The username I'll give here. And then password. Okay. If you see here, right, it's called as SAP. This is SAP version S4 HANA 2023. Anyone knows what is meaning by S4 HANA? S4 HANA. SAP simplified 4th generation HANA. HANA means SAP's own database. So till last maybe 40 years, okay, or maybe 50 years, when 1970s SAP has started the SAP technology. Okay, so they were depending on the different databases, and then now they come up their own database like Oracle, like a DB2, like a Sybase. They have developed their own database. So that is what we call as a HANA database. S4 HANA means complete software version name, simplified fourth generation. 2023 is the year, which year this release has been released. This SAP version, what you are seeing here. Okay, this is SAP GUI, what you are seeing here. Any questions here? Now you have been getting into the SAP system. Okay. Now you are being logged into the SAP system. This is the GUI system. The GUI system. What is GUI? Anyone? What is GUI? What is GUI? Anyone can tell? Graphical user interface. Okay. This is
Yes.
graphical user interface. Now we log into SAP system. This is where you live. You all live. You or we. Okay. So once you get into the SAP projects, so you'll be in this system. So provided you will be working either SAP, either S4HANA on premises or private cloud. Private cloud. Whereas only the public cloud, you will be logging through the browser, through the BTP account. Otherwise, this is what you see the SAP skin for so many years and now also. Okay. So this is the navigator. Navigator. Like you can say that in other programming languages, command prompt you can say. So to move from one we call it transaction code, one transaction code to other transaction code. For example, there are two types of transaction code. So one is business transaction code. Okay. And the second one is technical transaction code.
Sir, your screen is not sharing.
Oh, sorry. You can't see my screen. Now you see my screen, right? Do you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you think of what could be the business transaction code? What it could be technical T code? Anyone? I'll draw one more so you can understand. This is going to be used by users. This is going to be used by the developers here. Now you can think of what could be the meaning of the business T code. Can you think of now what could be the business T code? For business purpose, the users will use the business T code. Anyone tell what is the difference between user and developers? What is the difference between user and developers? This is the industry terminology, not only in SAP, in general also. User terminology. For example, if you are trying to book a bus ticket from Bangalore to Hyderabad, you go to KSRTC, right? We are the users or we are the developers for that website? Suppose if I go to, KSRTC, okay, I'm trying to book a bus from Bangalore to Hyderabad. So this is I am now user or a developer for this website. This website. Hello? I'm searching the buses availability. Bangalore to Hyderabad. Suppose so and so date. If I click on search buses, now to this website, you are a user or you are a programmer? You can be interactive, no problem. So that it will be more effective, the training.
It will be a user.
We are the users because we are just using the application of this website for booking our tickets. Okay. Who has developed this website, right? Like all these options, who has developed in the backend is the programmer or nothing but developer. Same thing. Here also you are doing the same way. Okay. You are in the backend as ABAP developer. The user will use the applications what you develop. Applications means like skins, reports, and all. Like what you see here. See one website screen. Similar like this, you build through the SAP ABAP, but not for the to build the SAP websites. SAP is not used for the websites. So anyone can tell what the purpose of SAP? SAP software. What is the purpose? Anyone? Because you are going to learning, you are learning, going to learn SAP ABAP, right? What is SAP? What is ABAP? Anyone?
It is an ERP software which can provide the solutions for the business in procurement, inventory, like that.
All the business
All the business,
process or
business.
activities will be executed through the SAP software. Okay.
Yes.
So what the flow point of view? This is the SAP software. This SAP software is going to adapt for the industries actually. ERP. For the full form of ERP? Enterprise Resource Planning. SAP technology is going to use for the enterprise resource planning. What could be the different things in the enterprise resource planning will come? Sales, okay, finance, okay, na? Materials management, okay, production, whatever in the industry, right? All these activities, what is going to happen in the industry, that is called enterprise resource planning. To plan all these activities in the better way, SAP has developed their own software. Their own software, package software. It is not a free software, it is a licensed software. SAP, if they want to adopt the SAP software, so we cannot get freely this one. So who is going to use SAP? Anyone? I mean, which companies they use the SAP? All type of industries, right? For example, BMW, right? Volvo, okay. For example, chocolates company. For all these companies, they use in different business domains. They use this SAP technology. So they will purchase this SAP software from the SAP company. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions? So these clients, this is called as the clients. So these clients will go and take the SAP software. Go take means they will purchase it as per the model wise they will purchase. It is very high cost SAP software. Okay, and these companies, right? Once they took the SAP software, okay, they will approach to the different companies to adopt that SAP software. Just 1 second, once. Sandeep. Sandeep. మెసేజ్ పెట్టాను ఇంకా రెస్పాన్స్ ఇచ్చినట్లు ఇవ్వలేదు నేను ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడతాను జస్ట్ క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ చేసా కాల్ అయిపోయింది క్లాస్ అయిపోతే చెప్పండి మాట్లాడతా ఒకసారి తనతో డీటెయిల్స్ తన డీటెయిల్స్ ఇస్తాను నేను మాట్లాడతాను Okay. So these companies, right? What these companies they will go and approach the I'll go to next slide. Right? These clients, I can say as a client. So BMW, okay, Volvo, okay, Ferraro, say maybe Fiat client, cars manufacturing. Okay. These clients, once they get into the SAP, they purchase the license software, they approach to the service-based companies. This is what called as service-based companies. Service-based companies. Okay. So these companies, they will approach to help to implement the SAP into their business process, business activities. Okay. So these service-based companies could be, anyone can tell you what could be the service-based companies which you might be knowing already? Anyone?
TCS, CG,
Oh, all
Infosys,
right. TCS,
all. Yeah.
CG Capgemini,
Yeah.
okay, IBM, okay, Accenture, okay, Infosys, Wipro, okay. All this, the companies which they will give the work for, they are the client. These clients will give the work to these service-based companies. And then in these companies, you are going to work as a developer. SAP ABAP developer. You will work only in one company, not in all the companies at a time. Okay, na? Hello? Maybe SAP functional consultant. We call it consultant, ABAP consultant, functional consultant. This is the terminology. This is the terminology in the SAP. Okay. So you'll be part of here in this company. Okay. What is the full form of ABAP? What is the full form of ABAP? Advanced Business Application Programming. Advanced Business Application Programming. Okay. So this is SAP's own programming language, ABAP. It is not useful outside the SAP. SAP's own programming language. This ABAP, using the ABAP, entire SAP has been built. All the modules like SD, okay, MMO, FI, okay, all this PP production planning, all these models has been SAP models. For their business purpose, they use this sales and distribution or sales related activities for material management information. So all material stock, everything will be taken care by this model. And This model will be taken care by all the finance related in the company. This model will be taken care by the production planning. Yeah. All this we call as SAP's models where company, right, this BMW, Volvo, Ferraro and all, they will purchase it, each model again cost. So how many models they need, that models they will purchase as per the client business requirement. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, it's clear, right? So this ABAP is required for every model people. Actually, ABAP is required. I mean, if they understood, they know the ABAP is good. Even they are not from the ABAP tech, even then they are not a programmers interested and all, but still if they learn ABAP, at least the basic concepts, it will be more interesting. Because whatever this model people is going to work on every day, the screens, okay, those things, screens developed by ABAP backend. So for all these things, ABAP is the heart. The entire SAP relies on the ABAP. Okay. Next, right? You are going to work as a ABAP developer. This is ABAP developer. This is the coding. Okay, na? So coding will be interesting. Okay, provided we practice more, it will make you, your logical skills will improve. Okay, listen, all of you who is attending for this session, no? Okay, maybe even you are in third year or fourth year of your graduation, no? Or maybe you have finished already or you are trying for a job. This learning of this ABAP will enhance your logical skills and analytical skills. Logical skills, analytical skills only is the base for any technology or any things that you want to get into a job. Even not only the IT industry, right? Even if you go for the bank exams, so right, or any railway exams, or your own engineering core jobs. So what the test they put? All arithmetic, right? Arithmetic reasoning, aptitude, all those things. All those things, how do you clear it? Once you are very strong in the analytical thinking, you can clear easily. So if you practice this very clearly, what I'm saying it, then you can do anything to get into the job. Either could be the SAP job or it could be the campus interviews other than the SAP, maybe Java or any other technologies, or maybe the core job or competitive exams as well, especially where, because everywhere is logical skills only, right? Analytical skills only required. Clear? Understood what I'm saying? So we'll be learning a lot of concepts, very deep business understand, what I can say, more real-time point of view. Okay, that will make you interest what you are doing. Even you are a third year, fourth year, it will create you a lot of interest to put your best efforts on what you are doing in other subjects as well, other than the programming, because there is a logical skills improvement. Clear? So you work in the projects in a typical SAP project. So you will work this way, ABAP developer. This is the project, typical SAP project if you take. What the purpose of project, anyone can tell? Any project, maybe your project of, I mean, part of your third year, fourth year, whatever you might be knowing. What could be a project? Project is for achieving some application, right? Or some product, for example, right? If you take a building construction, right? Suppose you started your own building construction, it's a project. Okay. Suppose you consider as a metro project, right? This metro is the one project. So like that. So you started one new business, is a project. So which you will do some activities, user. So this is the typically you see in the real-time projects. So this is the flow of the work. You will be working with these people on regular basis here. SAP, SD people, MM people, FI people. They will give you the business requirements. Okay. And these people are the end users who is going to use your application. Like we are end users for the IRTC website. Like this. So you will be going to develop the applications. Applications means here, like for example here. Okay. I'll show you one business application. It's a purchase order, for example. For that, SAP has created business transaction code ME23N to see the existing purchase order. This is a purchase order, how it looks. The backend code, right? This screen, how it has come, this screen is developed is using the SAP ABAP code only. Backend code is SAP ABAP. Okay. If you go to here, this is one purchase order. Okay. Anyone can tell me what is the meaning of purchase order? Anyone? Anyone can tell? Think what could be purchase order? So you can use the chat GPT also, no problem. Try to explore this. The training is exploration. The training methodology, what I follow is not one way of teaching. So you should also do parallel explore, self-explore. Then only the training will be effective. Otherwise, it will be boring.
Purchase order is an official document that is sent by the company to the supplier. So
Correct. Very good. Very good. That is very good. So this type of document will be skills is created, and then SAP will client will use for creating the purchase orders. All the materials and all what they want to purchase. So these documents they will create in the SAP system. Day to day. This backend code is SAP ABAP. Where you can see the code is, go to click system, status. Okay. You can go to here. You can see the program name here. Program. Double click here. This is the SAP ABAP program here. This type of code you are going to write. Okay, na? Don't scare by seeing this one first day. Okay. I assure you that it is very interesting. Okay, na? Provided you practice what I say and understood the data flow point of very, very interesting. Understood? This is about business application called what I'm talking. One purchase order is one business application in the materials management module. This one here. Same way, I'll show you one sales order also. Sales order, where you can see the sales order is how to create the purchase order and all is a different. So there are three types of transaction codes will be there in SAP in general. Three types of transaction codes will be there. Business transaction code, basically. Yes, business T codes. Business T codes for business purpose. Okay. So basically, three types of transaction code. One is for creating a new document, create. Second one is the change. Change for the existing document information. Okay. There is no delete concept actually here. Create, change, display. These are the three major types of transaction codes in SAP. Okay. For example, okay, if I take the purchase order, what I was telling, so this is we use as ME21N. We means in the real-time projects, you and me don't use. We create this one transaction code. We are the people backend who is created this one. Business people will use this one. ME21 is to create a new purchase order. Purchase order will be created using this transaction code. Okay. And change transaction code. It's not ME21, no? It's ME21N here. Okay. Change ME22N here. This is PO change. That means existing purchase order data, if you want change, you go for this transaction code. Okay. Next, ME23N here to display the purchase order. Like this, they have created three different set of transaction codes for one document here. What we have seen is ME21N here. Sorry, 23N, display purchase order. That's why you see here, all gray auto. Okay. Once I'll give system access, right, you should do parallelly. Okay, my suggestion or request is if you decided you can confirm, then you can, you can take the access now. So I can purchase this access immediately and then we'll go on system directly. Every day on system. Okay. So here, right, this is display because here, it's all gray out only here. There is no change button here. You can't change the data. Gray out means non-editable here. Are you getting my point here? Is the display mode. If you want to go to change mode, okay. This is ME21N. If you want to go to ME22N, see here. I go here, /N. This is the navigator to business transaction code. N, ME22N here. Do you see now in editable mode? The whole document. This is called compared to one document, one purchase order. This many items we are purchasing. Are you getting my point here, all of you? Hello? Is voice clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, right? So you are changing the purchase order here. User will change the purchase order. This is ME22N. ME21N, how it looks is go to here, /N. N means override this screen here. ME21N. Press enter here. So here now you can create a new purchase order here. Now this completes the create purchase order. How it looks. Okay. What I do is quickly, same way, okay, I will show you material creation. Okay. We call as MM01. MM01 is to create a new material. MM02 is to change the existing material. Don't feel complexity. Okay, we have not yet started anything. I'm just trying to make you understand this terminology and business understanding. We have not yet started a bit. MM03. Okay. This is the create material, change material, display material. Just 1 second. Okay, here, right? So I'll do this quickly, so that you understood the data flow today. Okay, na? So I'll create a new material here. Go to system, /n, mm01. Whatever the flow I'm explaining, this is the flow every day will be happening in the projects. Okay, like assume that new material means like a new personal information. Suppose you join into your college. So first day they will enter all your details in the system, right? In their database. Same thing you are doing here. So you are creating a new material. What is you purchased, maybe, or you are bought from somewhere? That information you are tracking. Tracking means you are maintaining that in the system database, SAP database. So for that, I go to the material. I'll go to industry sector. What type of industry sector? Cement industry, chemical industry, or what type of industry? Okay, you can choose anything for now for the understanding purpose. Pharmaceutical industry, for example. In the pharmaceutical industry, what type of material this one? Okay, maybe some bundle product, or maybe in the raw material is available. Raw materials I can take anything I can take. For you, you need to understand the data flow only. Okay, press enter here. Okay, again this pop-up will come. This complete this thing is created by SAP using the programming language, SAP company. Okay, you can choose the basic data one. Just need to give the materials a basic information here. Enter. Not so great. Let me take some other material type. MEM01. Okay. So I'll choose here some other option here. Coupons. Enter. Basic data one. Okay. So I'm expecting here gross weight and net weight should come. Chemical industry. One new material I'm creating. Okay, fine, good. So this material number is given by SAP automatically. Okay, so I will, that is chemical boiler material. Okay, this thing has been developed by the ABAP skin programming model. This one here, and you can, how do you measure this material? You can give the kg here. Okay, now if you want, you can give the, see, suppose anything if you don't know in SAP, right? What you should do is you should click on F1 function F1. It give you a documentation, inbuilt documentation here. It tell you what is the meaning of base units of measure. Complete definition it will give you. So you will learn yourself what is the meaning of base units of measure. We'll see how this documentation comes. We'll see it in the next classes. Okay, na? And division, if you want, you can choose the division here. Under which division it comes. So it's not mandatory. Some product division, common division, for example. Now gross weight. Okay, how much is this gross weight of this material? Net weight 50. What is the unit of the weight for this material? Now listen, next 2 minutes completely concentration. Okay. Do you see there is one button here? This button, if you click on save, what it will do is this screen data will go to empty SAP database tables. Okay. This is the flow. The flow is the entire SAP is in this flow. Entire SAP. This is business stick mode. Okay. And this is SAP database. Okay. The moment you click on save, User will click on save. Okay. Backend ABAP code will trigger. ABAP code will trigger. And that code is responsible to carry the data from here to database tables. This is what you are doing. We are doing now. This is SAP database tables. See the arrow direction. Now we are creating new materials. Okay. So you are creating a new material MM01. This MM01 will save the data in the database after click on save button here. Or you entered all the data. Save it now. Some information message. Done. So this is the material that has been created into the database. Saved. Created means database. I mean, saved in the database. How do you check is, take this material number. SAP has given SC11 is the transaction code to see all the database tables data, SC11. This is SC11. You can see the data of this through SC11. Okay. I'll go to SC11. Table name is Mara, SAP standard table. Click on display. Click on contents. Okay, execute here. Contents means records. This enter button. If you click on execute button, it will show all the records available in the database table, materials data. This is all materials data. You want the material, what you created, how it has been saved in the database. No? Okay. What you do is, go to here, copy paste here, click on execute. So the data is come here. So you can see the double click. I just double click here. You can see the gross weight and net weight here. You see 150. Gross weight is 100, net weight is 50. So what we have entered here in this screen. In the create screen here. Clear, data is transferred now. Any doubt here? Hello? So we created a new material, save, data saved in the database table. How it has been saved? Backend SAP code written to insert the data into database tables using insert, update, modify, delete. So next what we do is we go to MM02. We will change the existing data. This is MM02. So MM02, what it will do is first, for which materials data you want to change, it will extract from the database tables. Okay, once you change it, data will go and update back into database tables. This is the flow for MM02. Whatever the flow I am telling this today, right? This is the flow of entire SAP for last 40 years, 50 years, or next 100 years also. Only the way that the business transaction codes may be different. For example, till now in the GUI, we use the GUI transaction code or Fury apps like mobile apps. But the flow is same only, data flow. So now I'll go to the new materials. Same material, I'll change it. The quantity. What is the quantity? 150. I'll change it to this one 75 and this one is 25. Okay, go back, go to /n MM02. Okay, same, this material only. I went to MM02. N means overwrite. I don't need the previous transaction code. Enter. Press enter. Choose the basic data one. Now you see the data has come as a change mode. This is the data. This is the data. This is the field names here. Now I can change it to 75 and maybe 25. Now when I made it 25, 75, right? 75, 25. This data will go and update in the database table. This data will go and sit in the database. Save it now here. The moment save, this flow will happen. The journey will start. The journey will start data from the transaction code into the database tables. Journey means the code. Code will carry. Save it now. Okay, error message. Sorry, information message. Enter. Right? Now the 75 and 25 should come here. It should become 75 and 25 here. Why this is not happening? Think of 1 minute. This is not changed. Why it has not been changed? Think of why is not coming reflection. Right? Click on back here. Click on refresh here. Now you see the data. Double click here. This is the data. Do you see 75, 25 became? Hello? Are you following me? Hello? You can hear me, right? Hello? Okay. This is clear. Any doubt here in this flow? Right? So we are not started ABAP. Okay. I am repeating. Don't feel complex stage. Just I'm trying to make you interest about the data flow, how it looks. Okay. So now I go to MM03. This is MM02 we have done. MM03 will only get the data from the database. You can't enter the MM03. You can't insert the data. You ask the data, it will go and search here in database. If it is available, it show you in the display mode. Under 5 minutes, I will stop the class. Now go to MM03. Right? /n. Click on enter. Basic data one. Enter. Okay. Do you see now it's gray mode already? Complete. So data has come from the database to the screen in the gray mode, means you can't insert the data. This is how the data will flow every day on the day to day. Okay. Any questions or doubts? I'll stop recording.